Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, but it's going to end for a couple of weeks while I go off on leave, vacation, on a holiday. I've never really had a couple of weeks holiday where I just sit down and put my feet up and go away. So I'm going to the West Indies. Yes, I went there once with my old friend called Chalky. Remember him? He went to find his roots and he found them and we smoked them. Boom, boom. But anyway, I'm going to have a couple of weeks off. To replace me on Ustream, what you can see on the 7th of October, Billy McLeod from Veterans in Action went to Israel. Vicky Nash talks to him about it, and you've got to see this fascinating program about October the 7th, 1 year on. and on the 13th, there'll be a chance to see my new concert, the one that people can rent at the moment, but now it's going on to the site at Ustream and you can see it for nothing. Well, you can join up, I guess. Anyway, so that's it. For the next couple of weeks, I'll be sunning myself and you'll be watching some really good stuff instead of boring old me. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Apologies for being a day late. I couldn't talk at all yesterday. And so, I thought I'll leave it to today, and I dosed myself up on anything. Well, I haven't been feeling well. It's only man flu. Shocking man flu, worse than other people, OBE man flu. Well, to be honest, the man flu lasted about 4 days, and the hangover lasted 6. So it's funny, isn't it? Everyone has got an idea how to cure it. Now, Natasha, my girl, tells me I must take stuff called Akinator, vitamin C, pills, every fucking eye of wing of bat, stir it up. She even got me the other night breathing on this stuff that blows smoke. It's like a nebula. I don't know what it is, but it sort of helped a bit. But everyone's got their ideas. Her mum said I should take an Anodin. Someone else said I should take Nurofen. Of course, I took naproxen plus Lemsip. Paracetamol plus rosé wine, Scotch, Bloody Marys, and I must own up, the other night I had a beer during the quiz night at the King and Queen in the Hamble, and 18 bottles of pink wine, 15 Anodins. It goes on and on and on. You can be, and it's funny because people say, here's what you need to do, vitamin C, vitamin this, vitamin that. But I had a chest infection. I was coughing up, don't go into it, it would have killed Superman. So I took some antibiotics that I had in the drawer left over from a spider bite, would you believe? And that seems to be curing it. I hope I'll be better in a couple of days' time. I'm doing a little gig Friday night. Well, Ustream throw me into a little gig in Caterham where I'm going on in a comedy club with young comics. I'll probably go and die on my arse, but that's what we want to film and have a little look. It's for my new website called JD VIP, which is coming out before Christmas. Anyway, but to cheer me up when you're not well, that's what you want. And I found this. This definitely cheered me up, and it came out of the blue, and at least it got me into the studio today, so I can show you this. Cue Donald.
My fellow Americans, all friends around the world, I want to announce today that I have signed a historical document enabling me to watch Jim Davidson's Ustream TV channel. I have been pissing myself. I heard Joe Biden does that all the time. You can join too by going on Ustream.com or at your smart TV app store. This TV streaming channel, Ustream, supports people like us. So sign up today, folks, and keep up the good work, Jim.
Well, how about that, eh? Eh? It's times like this you wish you were American, didn't you? No, well, whatever. He is larger than life, isn't he? What did he say about that woman? Have you heard her laugh? She's a maniac. Isn't it funny how we don't have the same characters in our country? Our same politicians are all a bit bland and a bit young. If you have a look at our mob, our fearless leaders, two-tier Keir, aren't they the most unattractive front bench of politicians you've ever seen in your life? I really think they should all put their heads together and make a log cabin. But thank heavens, there's one person that stands out. David Lammy, our Foreign Secretary. He's trying to heal the rift between Israel and Iran. Well, good luck with that, Mr. Lammy. I really think, though, it's like trying to send a 6-year-old girl to stop a punch-up between Mike Tyson and Tyson Fury. Absolutely waste of fucking time. We are a laughing stock. I suppose, though, Mr. Lammy, what you make up in lack of skills, you just look aggressive and play that card that you play so well. Well, I'm going to talk about who I fancy for the Conservative leadership in Ustream. I don't want to get on a debate here. People say to me, "Oh, Jim, you still vote for the fucking Tories." I don't. I want the Tory party to change, and I think the change going forward is to lean on reform, get reform and the Tory party to speak to one another. Let's see where it goes from there. Well, I'll speak about it on Ustream. I don't want to wind everybody up. But I'll tell you what I do want to talk about, the horrific attack on a young girl, 14-year-old girl, and a few others who are injured in collateral damage, that's the word, isn't it, outside Westminster Academy, right, a big posh school in London, the other day, right? Some arsehole drove up on a bike or one of those scooter-y things, you know, that arseholes drive, and threw acid at a 14-year-old girl. Now, she's been taken to hospital with potentially life-changing injuries. What the fuck is that about? And the police, of course, our wonderful police, are desperately looking for the person that threw the acid. Of course they are. But here's the thing, and it's the same in the newspapers today. The police have offered no description of who they're looking for. Can we guess why? Well, on GB News last night, it was announced the suspect is a black man. And before you go out looting, rioting and taking the knee, listen to what I've got to say. I have to ask this, how do they know? Because it says, and the CCTV proves, the alleged perpetrator was dressed head to foot in black, skin-tight fitting gear like a ninja with a black balaclava on. Well, here's my question. If you're a copper sitting in your car, tying up your shoes with your rainbow laces and practicing your twerking, ready for the next Notting Hill Carnival, right? Here's what you do. If you see some guys drive past on mopeds or electric bikes or scooters dressed head to toe in black, what do? Huh? Just give them a little wave to them and rejoice how diversity is going. Go out and nick the fuckers, right? They're up to no good. So if you think you're on an e-scooter or a moped, you're dressed in head to foot in black, you've got to be stopped and searched immediately. Without any shadow of a doubt, what is going on? People having their phones nicked. People having their handbags nicked. It's never going to happen, is it? Oh, Bill, they couldn't even tell you who they're looking for. No. So they can't stop a black bloke on a bike dressed in black, or a white bloke dressed in black, or a mixed race bloke dressed in black, or anybody. Oh, you know what I mean, anyway. So now they've stopped, the old Bill have stopped asking the public for help because they don't want to upset certain communities. What's gone wrong here? Here we go, yeah. So now we're going over to Chief Inspector Tit, who is going to appeal for witnesses. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like you to help us with an acid attack outside the Westminster Academy on Monday evening. We are looking for a person who we think did this. Thank you. Oh, that's all we can tell you at the moment because of diversity, and we do not want to cause trouble in certain communities. So, if you can help, if you can help us, we're on the case. At the moment, we are blaming Iran. Well, thank you for your help and consideration, because really, we don't want to arrest him. Not really. It will make us look racist. Fuck me. And now, before we go over to Ustream, I want to tell you about my builders, right? Well, they're not my builders. They're new builders because I wanted them to do the offices up because we're building Studio 2 ready for our live stuff and we need a little bit of building work. So I called some builders up and I said, can you send me over a rough price? And he sent me this picture. What the fuck has that girl done to herself? What? I don't know. So who's her role model? Is it that funny woman, Jocelyn Wildenstein? Let's have a look at her. My God, if she has any more work done, she's going to look like a plastic bucket, isn't she? Okay, come and join us now on Ustream. You get 7 days free trial. And if you sign up for a year, you get 2 months free, and you go into a pot and you can win a fantastic goodie bag full of all our artists' DVD, T-shirts, books, things, stuff. Yes, you've guessed it. All the shit that we can't sell. So, how can we argue with Donald Trump? So go now to Ustream.com Sign up now. We won't let you down.
On October the 7th, 2023, Hamas terrorists broke through the Israeli border and slaughtered more than 1,100 people. Former Royal Engineer Billy McLeod, MBE, travelled to Israel in the aftermath of the atrocity. How are those men and women?
I think they've got a lot of trouble ahead in the future.
How's it changed you, Billy, being over there?
It's changed me internally because I believe that I know how I would react if this happened to me.
When you see scenes like that, these were animals, weren't they?
Actually, I think that's quite kind to them, if I'm honest. You can't even explain the atrocities they committed.
Is this World War III?